Gravelstone here, and today is going to change it up a little bit different. I'm doing a two-part series on what I personally think is the best kit and vehicle setup for Conquest Large / Rush. And part one covers the kits, so enjoy the video.
What's up, guys? Today it's Gravelstone. I'm going to be bringing you a two-part series on what I think are the best class setups and best vehicle setups. I play a lot of Rush and a lot of Conquest, so bear that in mind. Part one, we're going to start off with kits. I am primarily an engineer support player, but I do use Assault sometimes. And the key thing about Assault, defibrillator. If you're going to rock Assault and you don't have a defibrillator, you are a useless medic to me. If you're going to give up anything, give up the med bag, for your underbarrel grenade launcher or shotgun, give up the med bag. If you give up a defibrillator, you are a useless Assault medic to me, period. Nobody could argue me different. No state or case that you present could sway me from my judgment. If you don't use a defibrillator, you are a useless medic. My setup for the gun, it's really on personal preference, honestly. Whatever you feel most comfortable with and whatever works best for you. Had people swear the Ace-23 best weapon. People swear up and down the AUG is the best, the FAMAS. If you have a really good shot and, your aim is on point, the SAR-21 hands down, or good old faithful, the AK-12. As of right now, it's whatever you feel comfortable with, honestly. L85A2 is what I'm using. And definitely the way I play, ergo grip or vertical grip is what I use, because it's just such an amazing difference, because I run and gun a lot. When you use this grip, you definitely notice a huge difference when you shoot and move, whether it be hip firing or aiming. The ergo grip is my play style. Experiment with different guns. You never know. Changing a grip might, just make an amazing difference for you. But my play style, I use the ergo grip. But again, weapons, it's all on personal preference and what you feel comfortable with and what you think you do the best with. One tip I do recommend for the secondary weapon is flashlight. You wouldn't believe how many gunfights I could have swore I was going to lose switching to my secondary and that flashlight blinding them. And just for that split second, if they lose you, that's the difference of winning or losing a gun battle. So for my recommendation on all secondaries, use a flashlight. Sight, again, and weapon is all personal preference. As of right now, I'm using the Rex with the Ghost Ring flashlight with a muzzle brake. Of course, always an adaptive. I think the Tiger looks the best, and I just got it, so. But always adaptive. And again, defibrillator, defibrillator, defibrillator. But as of right now, I'm a true medic, defibrillator, medic bag. I always use the minis. I mean, people have argued the point of impact or frag. Frags, I just found that you only get one. Even with field upgrade, grenader, or even offensive, which I use if you get grenade, you only get two. And you can't throw them but 10 feet, it feels like. An impact on certain maps, I might use these, but I just found minis as, you just get more. They kill just as effectively, and you can chuck them, 3 times as far as any grenade. Smoke, honestly, if you want smoke to on rush or cover a base or a flag and domination, I recommend definitely using the smoke under barrel. It just works a lot better, lasts a lot longer, it's a lot bigger smoke cloud to me. Flashbangs, absolutely useless to me. I've tried this, you know, threw him in a room. I knew a guy was in there, threw him in the room, flashbanged him, got the hit markers, ran in there, and he still killed me. Hand flares, I have no idea why this is even in the game. This is completely useless. If you want to blind your enemy, incendiary. They don't burn as long, but they burn twice as big, twice as bright, and they damage your opponent. But I stick with minis across the board. It's just personal preference. I do recommend the minis if you haven't really, tried them a lot. Play a day with them. Trust me, you're gonna like them. I've used them all. The minis where it's at for me. I get the highest kills, highest percentage with the mini, and you get more of them, so I use mini. The knife, dude, it's whatever. They all do the same damage. They all kill from the rear. You get countered from the front. Slashing, they all do the same damage. I just use the trench because I just got it for being a premium member, and I think it looks cool. It looks like the Bowie, but with brass knuckles. So, field upgrade, I recommend. Even if you're going to be a true medic with medic bag and defibrillator, combat medic, really? I mean, I see them, they pick you up, and they just throw a med bag on you anyway. I think maybe once or twice in my whole career playing Battlefield 4, I've been fully charged and picked up with 100%. So combat medic is usually, it's just a waste to me. Because, occupied vehicles will slowly heal nearby soldiers. If I'm in a vehicle, I'm not taking damage to my health. What am I going to be riding alongside? It's just useless. Grenader, definitely, if you're going to go the noob tube route, grenade, that's a no-brainer. But I like to use offense because, obviously, 90% of all the field upgrades contain sprint. I don't know what made DICE feel that sprint was, like, the best fucking upgrade. So, like, almost everyone has it. Sprint again, sprint again, sprint again. Like, I don't understand why sprints, but you get the ammo, you get the grenades. You don't have to chase down an ammo guy every 10 seconds and hit the commands, ammo please, and he just stands there like an idiot. So I use offense, defibrillator, medic bag with offensive field grades. Now moving up to my engineer class, again, the weapon. I do recommend if you're PDW, the PDWR is just such a well-rounded weapon. Like, it has the best range out of all the PDWs. And it's just got a nice fire rate and it's good accuracy and stability. But if you're up close, I do recommend the P90. If you're planning on like deathmatch or something and you use the PDW, the P90, fast fire rate, good stability and accuracy. It beats out, to me, the Scorpion or the CZ, the JS2, and the MP7. I've used them all. The P90, definitely up close. But the most well-rounded one is definitely the PDWR. As of now, again, the Ace 21 is what I feel is the best carbine for me anyway. Or the Ace 52 if you have a really good shot. But I'm shaking it up a bit with the ACR, the ACWR. Again, secondary, that flashlight on all secondary, that flashlight, just try it. You switch to that secondary. And if you like running around with your secondary, the tack light is an amazing attachment too. And as far as attachments go too, prefer the laser light combo. Definitely. You get the added hip fire. And in certain situations, you get the flashlight too. So best of both worlds. But as of right now, always the ergo grip. And the heavy barrel, honestly, is useless to me. If you read it, it makes no sense. How does it improve my accuracy, but it gives me accuracy by 50%, but at the cost of 50% muzzle climb and a penalty to stability? It makes absolutely no sense. I do not recommend the heavy barrel for anything. It's just a waste. I prefer the Cobra sight. Like I said, I'm shaking things up a bit with the different guns. Sight's all preference. I prefer the Cobra if I had it. Um, I've been a mechanic, using the mechanic a lot because I'm playing Conquest Large, and you would not believe how that 35% increase in sabotage and repair is just so key. But if you're going to go strictly anti-vehicle, definitely recommend the Slam. If you read it, it says it doesn't have as much damage as this, but they're full of shit. And you can deploy these in water, which they're probably going to fix that, but they haven't yet. So definitely recommend the Slam. The Shraw, hands down, best overall, and you can control it like a tow, and it locks on to laser designated targets. If you're going to go air, Stinger, Moron if you use the Igla because you have to maintain lock on, which is just, I don't even know why they put it in the game. But as of now, I use the Shraw. And if I was going to do total anti-vehicle, of course, anti-tank. And then definitely use the Slam Mines. They're probably going to patch this too. So get use of it now, especially on maps like Hannah Resort and Parcel Storm, where you can put them in the water and they actually are effective. But as of now, I use the repair tool, mechanic, and the Shraw. Obviously, minis and the trench knife. Support. If you're going to use a LMG, definitely the MG4, the M249 on their bear. They have the exact same stats, exact same fire rate, exact same magazine size. So I've tried them all, and I do the best with the M249 and the MG4. So if you're going to use that, like again, it's all personal preference. But I use a LMG on support, the M249. Again, vertical grip or ergo grip. Always the flashlight. And I use C4, and what I found out with field upgrades is if you're going to use C4 with your support, defense seems to be good because you get that reduced incoming damage to the chest by 10%, and you get cover, and you get flak, and you get quick health regen. So I found out that kind of works better, and if you don't have an ammo box in your support, again, you're useless to me. You're an idiot. You're a moron. But obviously, mortar, I use mortar or claymores, and that's a no-brainer. Or I use the airburst. So obviously, airburst or mortar, indirect fire, no-brainer. If you use claymores, perimeter defense, no-brainer. This MP APS thing is absolutely a joke. This thing is useless. We even had like 4 of them set up once in Operation Locker, and we were still getting grenaded. I mean, it's literally, I think it's like one detonation every 60 seconds. It's completely a useless tool to me. Again, I don't even know why it's in the game. It's just useless. But as of right now, I've been using C4. I find out that defense actually works because what do I need ammo? Just throw it on an ammo box. And I found if I use C4 in an ammo box, try defensive. It actually helps. You'll like it. That's what I use. Obviously, again, trench and mini. Recon, don't even ask me anything about it. I don't snipe. I suck at sniping. All I know is my friends tell me the SRR-61, hands down, is like just a smidget below the 50 cal that you pick up, which is a one-hit quit in the toe from across the map. They say this thing is damn near the same thing. So if you're going to snipe, work your way towards this, because that's what the consensus is from all my people, is the SRR-61. But I don't snipe. I never even use recon class. I don't even have everything unlocked. As you can see, I have nothing unlocked. I'm really not a recon player. Conquest Large, either support or engineer. Assault on most maps, I mean, you're completely useless, dude. I mean, even if you go total Grenader, you know, rock the grenade launcher, you know, with a medic bag or defibrillator and Grenader with the minis or whatever preference grenade. I recommend minis. You know, you're useless, man. I mean, most of the time on most maps, you're in vehicles or, you know, you're on the ground, and even if you travel in groups, like I said, defibrillator, defibrillator, defibrillator. But these are my kit setups for Conquest Large. Slight variations for Rush. Really, it's the same. Rush, I use a lot more mortar and a lot more claymore with support. And engineer, I switch between the Shraw and the Stinger a lot. But basically, they're all the same setups. Rush, I use anti-tank a lot more, but this is part 1 of part 2 on what I think are the best kit setups for Conquest Large / Rush. Thanks for watching. This is Gravelstone. Peace.
Thanks for watching the video, guys, and if you really did enjoy it, please drop a like, and always, if you have not, hit that subscribe button, sub to the channel, would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.